2 weeks ago I finished high school, and yeah, my years in school were pretty good. However, I still truly wish I had this video to watch back on in high school. So honestly, this year has been pretty hard for me, and it's mostly because of school. You know, because the exams are coming up, we're studying double the amount that we usually do. And you know, teachers are also giving us a lot of homework, and because I just have so little time, I'm going to sleep late most of the days, like 1 AM. Specifically, there were 3 exams coming up. One was a math exam, one was an English exam, and one was an Estonian exam because, well, I'm Estonian. So there was a lot of pressure, man. I had to help my parents, go to the gym 5 times a week if I even had time to do so. And I was also going out with my friends because, well, it's the last year of school, so I'm not going to ever see them in school again, so I just wanted to spend my time with them. Sometimes I didn't even have time to go to the gym or even eat, like because I just wasn't getting my meals in. I was losing muscle and I felt like my testosterone was dropping, and this all just made me so stressed out. You know, I was just constantly overthinking. I was worrying 24/7 about the things going on in my life. And it was also a really stressful period of my life because just people told me it was the most important time of my life. Like, if I failed the exams, I would fail in my career and I wouldn't get anywhere in life. My teachers and my parents just increased that stress even more. And also, if I failed my exams, I wouldn't get into the college I wanted to go to. If you haven't finished high school yet, you're probably experiencing these feelings right now, or about to experience. And so you're under some really fucking inhumane pressure. So you're always worrying, you're always stressing out, you're overthinking, etc, etc. What I didn't realize at the time was that overthinking is making the situation much worse. Like, you have to ask yourself this question. Does constantly thinking about the situation and about the outcomes actually make the situation better? Hell no! So why are you even doing it? I asked myself this question and I came up with a solution of not giving a single fuck about the exams. I completely stopped studying and I was just enjoying my summer days. And you know what happened? I got 96% on my maths exam, I got a 97 on my Estonian exam, and a 100 on my English exam. I also became much happier, as if my mind was just free, and I completely stopped overthinking because I just turned my brain off. Now, if you haven't learned everything you need for the exam, then of course go over the notes and also prepare more for the exam, because otherwise you're just going to fail and have to redo it again. But understand this, our brains aren't supposed to be abused to the fullest ability by the education system, because our brains just haven't evolved to be solving these complicated problems 24/7. If you just think and visualize what the game and times look like, then you begin to understand that their minds were rested most of the time. They only started thinking and worrying in really extreme situations. For example, when they went out to hunt for food, or their village got attacked by another tribe, or something else. Those are the only situations when they were full of adrenaline and their brains were running to their fullest capacity, and all the other times they were well rested and in the present moment. Of course, this scenario isn't possible in the modern world because we have just evolved so much, but this is just something to think about. So with this, I'm just trying to say that if you're really stressed in school or you're just overthinking all of the time, just turn your brain off. Maybe take a few deep breaths and just keep your brain away from this overstimulation. Bro, because of our modern world and because everyone is just so used to being inside, I think that there's a big possibility that you haven't even been in the nature for a long time. So just go touch some grass and just enjoy some nature, and maybe that makes your situation better. Also remember this, these exams don't actually declare your future, because People make it out to be much more important than it actually is. But if you want a higher score on your exams, you should know that studying more doesn't necessarily guarantee you better grades. It could actually make your life worse and more stressful, and you get an even lower grade. I'm gonna be honest, like the few days of free time we had before our exams, I didn't study at all. I didn't revise for my exams, I didn't prepare myself at all. I actually just did some calisthenics and I was just outside, and that actually made me get a higher grade because I wasn't actually stressed out and I could focus on my exam. Of course, this is not the best strategy, however, this is something that worked for me. My message for you in this video is this. If you feel like you're worrying all of the time and you're overthinking and you're really stressed out because of school or because of other responsibilities, just take a few days off, or just maybe sit down for 10 minutes and meditate, or just turn your brain off for a little bit of time, and I promise you, your situation will just get so much better. You just wish you had done this earlier. Just don't do these stimulating activities like scrolling on social media. Go outside, maybe go for a run or meditate, and be well rested, and your brain and your focus will just get so much better, bro. This will make you feel better in no time, and even your grades could go up, so I really hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, bro. See you in the next one. I really believe in you.